Alabama Paranormal and Bigfoot. How's everybody doing? Well, Mr. Jim Rogers left me 2 reports. One, where they were on this road, cruising this timber, trying to see if the timber company got exactly what they needed, and they actually saw 2 creatures. When they were leaving the property, they saw this one come right to the left. And you're going to see it's a little thicket. I was going to go a little bit deeper into the thicket, but there's a lot of thicket, and I didn't want to have to rescue my drone from a bunch of ticks. So these people, this timber company, was cruising this timber, checking, making sure everything was done right. And when they were leaving, I know I'm telling the story backwards, creature came from this direction back to the thicket. Now we're fixing to go to the thicket, and where the main sighting happened, can you imagine if you're a Bigfoot, this way you'd see everything? Right in front of us is a thicket where when Mr. Rogers, the timber company, came, they went down there because there was a spring down there. And they were telling me that as they got deeper into this little thicket, that a creature jumped up off the ground and took off. Now the sequence was this: saw the creature here, it took off. Then they were leaving, it crossed the road right to left. Whether it was the same creature, I do not know. But if it was down here by this spring, it was probably trying to head back to where it was. Now, you're a big 300 or 400 pound creature, you're going to sleep out in the open because nothing's going to bother you. And if it comes up on you, you're just going to run off, kind of like what happened here. So we're going to fly in here. I think the spring is on the right. And look and see if we see anything. Watch for any movement. These things blend in pretty good. Making noise, so I'm wanting it to look up. And we're right at 20 feet right here, I'm pretty sure. That's what it says on the goggles. And here we go. No movement. I saw something to the right. I almost flew to the tree. And now we're just going to fly around, see if we can see anything hiding in the grass. Now, of course, you know what we're looking for. Dark shapes in this grass. Anything moving. We're going to turn the camera and we're going to see where the second encounter come. And from the first splash screen, you understand there was 2 encounters. First one happened in a thicket, and then they were leaving on the right here on the road. I think the creature was trying to get back to maybe a bedding area or something like this. This view is so cool. Usually, most of the time, you can see game trails and everything else. And a lot of times, if I hide a thermal in the woods for 24 hours, I hide it close to stuff like that, game trails. There's something down there, but I think that's a tree on the left corner. Pretty sure it's a tree. And so what we're going to do now is I'm just going to fly around. If something is hiding, I'm going to try to get it to flush out. A lot of times I fly over deer, and there's a lot of deer that jump up from this drone. There goes a bird. And so I'm going to fly a little bit, and we're going to pick up on the other side. And here we are. I'm gonna switch on the speed and just fly around. You know, I thought about slowing this footage down, but I thought, you know, why would I do that? Everybody likes to fly like a bird. Now, later that evening when I came, I had a couple of thermal images that wasn't burned out trees. But I don't know if it was something either. And so we're going to come down, dip down in these trees on this far side and see if we can see any movement or anything like this. There's a deer stand. There's another one in the back there. With this property being so big, it's pretty amazing. If you are a Bigfoot, you are watching this drone. It's a little loud, not too loud, but we're gonna dive into this one area where they had the thermal hits. I'm gonna fly a little bit like a bird. And okay, them white things right there are turned over trees. That's the root system, often called a root ball. I think they hide behind them things, pop out. And we're gonna go and look. Oh, I was so tempted to go up in there, but I also, I don't know, I just didn't. I hesitated. I always have to weigh the cost of getting the drone if I hit a tree or if a Bigfoot knocks it out of the sky. So better to err on the side of caution. So what we're gonna do now, we're fixing to fly along the road where the second encounter happened. As you can see in the first clip, it came from right to left, and I think it was going back to the thicket. I thought I saw something when I was reviewing the footage here, but I think it was just a tree. And we're gonna fly on the road right here. And the one thing I like to do in these videos is fly fast. Strap in, we're gonna fly a little fast. See what's over these hills and hollers. I'm pretty sure I'd seen something when I flew over, but I guess I didn't. A lot of objects appearing kind of fast or different shapes. And as we leave here, we're gonna go down the road one more time. Creature crossed from right to left, and I believe it was going to the thicket. Who knows though? If y'all see anything in the video, let me know. Yeah, we're gonna complete this flight. Y'all get ready for them night videos. I'm gonna be honest with you. Them night videos scare me because if this drone goes down, I gotta go out in the freaking dark and recover it. So next time, guys, y'all take care.